it's Jessica. I'm hopping on here quick to show you what I like to make when I don't feel like cooking anything. Sometimes you don't want to just eat something that's frozen and warm it up. Sometimes you don't want to eat those same old things that you always grab. And today I was feeling like I want something that tastes different, but we haven't had in a while, and that I have everything out. And I don't have to thaw meat. I don't have to think about, oh, I gotta do this. I don't have to shred cheese. This is like lazy person stuff, okay? At least lazy in my world. So these are all things that I keep on hand as staples because they can make so many different things. And the recipe I'll be sharing with you, it's actually it was Vegetarian Times at the time. I think they're called Clean Eating now. And so when my husband was vegan, this is a recipe we used, but people who are not vegan love it. So it's gone into like my sister's regular repertoire and lots of other people's too. And what it's called is Jamaican style black bean and coconut cornbread bake. I'm reading off my computer here, so this is going on. But what I have here is I have 2 cans of black beans that I rinsed and drained. I have a can of Rotel. I have a 1.5 cups of frozen corn that I thawed. And then I have some salt and pepper. And of course, I have every Pampered Chef seasoning, the Jamaican jerk rub. So, it doesn't call specifically for Jamaican jerk rub in this recipe, but it does call for Jamaican jerk seasoning, and it just so happens the Pampered Chef makes that, so hot dog. All right. So all I'm going to do is just mix this on up here, and I'm going to dump it into my pan. It calls for an 8-inch baking pan. I'm using the brown covered baker because then when I have some leftovers, I can just throw the lid on there and pop it in my fridge, and we can eat a little bit more later. Some people... It's something where you could easily double it and do it in 9x13 or whatever you feel like. I like that I don't have to drain hardly anything except for the beans. So on hand, I always have frozen vegetables because you can always bulk things up or add things in there. And it doesn't go bad, really. So I always have a variety of canned tomato products because so often you need it and you're like, oh, well, I could do this, but I don't have roasted tomatoes, or I could do this, but I don't have Rotel, or I could do this. So when it's on sale, I just grab a couple cans and I know that I'm in the loop. I have everything and it's really awesome. And I got all that. So all we're going to do is spray this with my handy dandy sprayer. Don't mind me. So if you've not used the Pampered Chef spritzer, you got to keep pumping until it's hard to push, right? So the emptier it is, like this one is getting pretty low, the more you have to pump it. So if you get annoyed with pumping, fill it up and you won't have to pump as much. So spray that in there. Dump this in. And because I told you this is my lazy thing, am I going to use a different bowl for the topping? No, I'm going to use the same old darn bowl. So in here, I'm going to add in I have cornmeal, there's some salt. I'm going to do a little bit of flour. I have sprouted wheat flour because I'm making it a little bit healthier, but you can use whatever flour you have on hand. It calls for sugar. I'm actually subbing out some, this is a stevia blend, so I have that going on. And just a little bit of baking powder. Whip it up here. Oh, and some coconut milk. So the jerk and the coconut milk make it a little bit different. It gives your taste buds a little something fun to eat, but it's not so spicy or so coconutty that you're going to have everybody going, yuck, what is this stuff? So I have the oven preheating at 350, and all I'm going to do is whip this up, throw it on top, pop it in the oven, 30 minutes later, dinner is done. So hope you enjoy this recipe. We sure like it at our house. Have a great day.